Have to see me, just a cage of bones. There's nothing inside. Will it always be burning down the walls? Is there a way for me to break? I'm a sharpshooter at post masquerade, hiding both face and mind, all free for you to draw. I'm a shapeshifter, have no face to show. Please don't take off my mask, my disguise. Where have you been? Been searching all along, confessing while alone and on, without a clue, without a sign, without grasping it. The real question to be asked: where have I been? I'm a sharpshooter at post masquerade, hiding both face and mind, all free for you to draw. I'm a sharpshooter, what else should I be? Please don't take off my mask, revealing dawn.
Here we go. I'm just gonna turn on my microphone since you guys have come to the chat already. So I am finishing up a few things just to get ready before we start this up. And yeah, so hello Ryan and good night, because I think you had to go to sleep. Also hello to you, Fantron, Coda, Spice, Andrew, and hey Maddie, what's up?
An empty glass,
What? I would get a raid.
it's telling words not to be.
Okay.
I need
Anyway, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so I wasn't gonna stream tonight, but I found out that I actually had free time to do streaming. So, we get a surprise episode of Persona 5 tonight. Or I guess a surprise stream is the correct word.
free for you to draw. I'm a shapeshifter, chained down to my core.
Okay, hold on a second.
Please don't take off my mask, my place to
One of the things I'm doing is I'm pulling up a guide in case we have trouble with the confidants again. And I'm also switching over the hard drive I'm recording to because I think the other one's about to be full. So we need extra room. Oh, it's some weird thing they do on Twitch? Okay. Well, that's all good. Since I don't stream on Twitch, yeah, I'm not too familiar with like what they do there. Raids are usually like bad things when I think about them. I'm thinking of like, well, I don't know.
I can't tell you.
Like when a bunch of people like show up to troll you. Or like they troll like a certain game or like a server.
Just a cage of
That's kind of like old school. Maybe that's a new thing.
inside.
I'm not into like Twitch culture.
Always me.
Alright, this should be good. I'm just gonna bring up the general confidant guide. Confidant.
Is there a
That's right. Pronounce it right or don't pronounce it at all. Yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying the Persona. I don't know if I'm gonna do it every day. Like you mentioned there, Spice. Yep. You can hear the game in the background. But I'm gonna do as much as I can. I think there's gonna be a stream tomorrow too, but I'll be during the day. I'm not sure what time I'll start. I'll probably be in the afternoon, maybe after I have lunch, whatever time that is. So it'll be like Either like after 1 p.m. or maybe towards 2 p.m. You know, Eastern time, because that's where I am. Yeah, I'm somewhat familiar with it. I'm not really like too knowledgeable. Like when I think of raids, I'm thinking more of like the old school, like kind of thing they do on image boards when you'd all like go to raid like a website or a server. It's kind of funny how like these terms evolve over the years. But yes, it's something very different now. I am somewhat knowledgeable. Well, I wouldn't say knowledgeable, but I'm somewhat aware of it. Just an easy bit. Anyway, let's get this started, right? Wait, hold on a second. Am I talking too loudly? How do I sound, guys? Am I a bit too loud? It looked like it spiked for a second. Probably sitting a little too close to the mic here. I'm just gonna sit back. I don't need to sit so closely. I mean, it does help out with the audio quality, but sometimes you get a little too close. Alright, here we go. Hopefully everything's set up correctly. There we go. Hey, everyone, how's it going? Let's see. Everything looks correct on my end, right? Everything's showing up. Yeah, looks fine. Alright, guys. So it looks like, I believe, we're just going to sleep, right? Yeah. Morgana's probably going to yell at us if we try to do anything else, so let's not even dream. Should probably actually record this too, because I always forget this. Although I haven't really uploaded any of these yet. I'm just keeping the stream archives up. So far, there hasn't been a problem. You know what's funny? Not that any of you would have noticed, because that looked like it didn't even drop any frames. But the last time I streamed, I was actually still on my VPN when I was doing that. So it's funny, because that would be like a slower connection. But it actually still seemed to work alright. But I think I have it turned off now. Yeah, okay. So, that's just like a funny thing that happened. Luckily, it didn't actually cause any issues. I feel like the frame rate's a little bit slower than usual, but I think that's just me. Because this game is, you know, I have it set to 60 frames, but it's only a 30 frames per second game. I'm not going to worry about it now. Let's hit the sack. Come on. Yeah, we're not going to find any answers just by thinking about it. Let's go to bed. There we go. Yeah, actually the word awful is confused in the negative context, but technically it can be used in both positive and negative contexts because it means something inspired awe. Yeah, that's funny too. I always thought about that with the word awful.
A woman was threatening boss?
Very amusing because you just take the first 3 letters like you said and it sounds like it's something that's good, like awe-inspiring or whatever. But then you add the full to it, it's full of awe, now it's just something shitty. It's like, what? How does that work out? Yeah, apparently.
She was going on about domestic abuse and taking the case to court and stuff.
Oh yeah, not just any woman, it's your sister. Forgot about that.
What's up?
Awkward.
It's nothing. So to summarize what you told us, Futaba is boss's daughter.
That's right.
And he's abusing her?
I don't know about being abused. I mean, let's not jump to conclusions here. Oh my god, we're gonna get sued for libel.
I
What the
don't
hell?
know him very well. Is he really the kind of person who would do that?
I don't think it's quite like that. Because it wouldn't make any sense now, would it? I don't believe so. I don't believe he's the one doing the abusing. I think she has some kind of issue and she doesn't want to go outside and I don't know, maybe she had some kind of trauma in the past. No, there's no way. I can't believe that about him.
I would like to believe so as well, but we don't have any conclusive evidence, do we?
That's true. We don't really know either way. I mean, you can just assume anything about anyone. Yeah, Alibaba and the 40 Thieves, right? I've given you a calling card and told you the target's name. You should be ready for this. Why aren't you doing it? Oh, so demanding. Calm down. I told you I'd help you if you stole her heart. What seems to be the holdup? I also said to report your identity to the police if you didn't help me. Are you okay with that? I'm being serious here.
Selfish person.
Yeah, they really act like a child. Listen to them.
Well, he does have information on us.
Anyways, this Futaba he's talking about have a palace? If so, I'll need keywords to get in. Try messaging him about him.
Yeah, isn't that completely crazy? So awesome, some awe, is a great thing. Meanwhile, awful, completely full of awe, it's a terrible thing. You never want to be awful. Yes. Hello, Audrey, and also hello, Callie. How are you guys doing? Welcome, welcome. And yes, we are fancy. We have all the technology at our disposal here. I've actually had this for years. I just never really bothered doing it until now. Why are we asking them this question? Like, how would they know? They don't seem to really be familiar with it. I guess we'll ask regardless. Keywords? What are you talking about? Are you just saying random stuff to dodge the issue? Yeah, I don't know why we're asking them this. It's really
What are we
weird.
supposed to do about this?
We'd be able to figure out Alibaba's identity if we could just meet with him.
I mean, yeah, but why would they possibly do that? That's completely counter to what they want, apparently. You're jealous? Jealous of the face cam? Or of, like, what in particular, I wonder?
Try asking him if there's any way we could meet up.
I don't think this sounds very likely. Why would they do this? They're blackmailing us, not the other way around. We have no power over them to make them do this. Let's meet somewhere, sure. I don't think this is gonna work at all. Meet with me? That will be difficult. I have reasons for not being able to go out. Wait. Is this them? They want us to change them. I think that's what's going on here. Futaba is this person right here, Alibaba. I think. I don't know. Don't tell me if I'm wrong or if I'm right. Don't tell me either way. But I think that's what's going on here. Because they don't want to go out, and we know that this Futaba person never goes out. They're always ordering in or whatever. So I think there's something to this. That's why I'm contacting you like
He
this.
can't go out?
And if it's that hacker person, we saw all like garbage. They're like a shut-in. That has to be it. Wait, I get it. You steal people's hearts directly. That might make things difficult. Extremely difficult. Hold on. I'm thinking. Okay, it's a shame. I'm calling this deal off. Stop looking to Futaba Shizukura. Oh, they know we're onto them now. They know. We're onto them. Oh my god. Yes, that's just a theory. A game theory. TM. Oh wait, I can't use that. That's very bad. Shouldn't have done that whatsoever. We're gonna get shut down, guys. It's a bad thing I did there. Getting sued. Forget this has ever happened. I won't report you to the police either. Don't worry. Sorry for taking your time. Now if you'll just excuse me. Huh. Oh, I see. So you're jealous of the technology. Just started shooting myself and my subs a little bit potato. Yeah. I mean, it's like a lot to learn. And like we started doing Let's Playing, which is, you know, kind of like the same technology pretty much. We did that, I was gonna say, yeah, it's just about 8 years ago now. It's gonna be 8 years on in 2 weeks. It's actually March 15th. This is the time we first uploaded a Let's Play video. That was Legend of Zelda, all the way back in 2011. And you should hear the microphone we have. I mean, you could obviously hear it if you go back. Listen to the first video we did. We had a really shitty microphone that we used for like the two of us. And it was complete trash. And the episode sounds like garbage. We go back to listen to it. But, you know, I don't mind if people hear that kind of thing. It's, you know, have to save it for the archives, for history, for posterity. But you learn things, and if you ever need help, you can always ask me, because I'm like a pro at this now. I mean, I'm not really a pro. I don't do this professionally, but I know a lot. I have a lot of knowledge about streaming and OBS. I've helped Mike, I helped JP, and I can help you too. For the low, low price of nothing. Anyway, yeah, time does fly. It's crazy. It really is. So let's get to this. Who are you? They're not gonna tell us, but I'm pretty sure it's them. It has to be. I said the deal's off! We're never gonna speak about this again. We're never, ever, ever getting back together. Don't expect me to contact you anymore. Yeah, we're not done here. Yeah, they're not gonna contact us, though, of course.
Huh?
What a jerk.
Did he just shut the whole operation down?
You know how to do the fun things with the Streamlabs bot? Yeah, I've never bothered too much with bots, although I think here, let me see here. Yeah, it's... Oh, I have the... Where am I typing? Oh my god, I don't want to screw anything up here. I don't think I'm typing anywhere. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, we have a bot here too, I think. If that works. It may be off. And I'm gonna look... No, there we go. I have a bot, and it does just simple things, but it does do a few things. So it's pretty cool. And actually, if you look at the bot, it uses the picture of my axolotl. That's Lemon. Maybe I should get... You know, instead of showing my face, maybe I'll get a camera of the axolotls and the frogs. Show them off instead. Probably be more fun to look at, right? Yeah, I mean, I think because they're about to be exposed, and that's why they're shutting off contact. Just my guess.
Doesn't make any sense.
I should probably do like a special for like the 8 years. I don't know what I'd talk about though. I did have some ideas what to do, but I haven't really worked on it too much yet.
Not only can Alibaba not go out, but he won't let us meet Futaba either.
But Callie can let us scold Mike so her bot is cool. Are you kidding me? You don't think I would let you scold Mike? Like, dude, that is totally on the table. We can scold Mike as much as we want. Where is Mike anyway? Is he online? I haven't seen him lately. Is he always busy or something? Yeah, it shows him as idle right now. I'm sure he is. Idle is something. Probably playing, like whatever that game is, knowing him. But yeah, like we could definitely program that to make fun of Mike all the time. We can make fun of him when he's not even here with the bot. We can actually have, I think we have multiple bots. That's kind of cool too. Let's see. I should do that one day. I'm thinking about it. I just have to, because like they're all the way, they are like in this room, but they're all the way like, that way. So it's like the opposite side of the room. So I'd have to get like an extension cord for the camera. Ooh boy. He chose not to come over. How dare he? He chose not to. Mike Money Gamer. I'm calling you out, brother. Get your ass over here next time. And yeah, we're gonna send that to him. Bad Mike doesn't work here. We're gonna make it work. I'll figure out ways to do this. Don't you worry. That's my next goal now.
Well, it's none of our business now. We can't contact him anymore.
But what do we do about Medjed? We won't be able to get Alibaba to help us with them now.
Maybe they were just pranking us. They made that huge declaration, but they ain't done nothing since. I bet we got them freaked out.
You mean they backed out because they're afraid we'll change their hearts?
Yeah. So I'm just thinking here, if this is, you know, the way I think it's working out, and this is going to be like the next party member, so that's kind of funny. We're going to have Sojiro's daughter, I guess it is. She's going to be in our party. That's kind of funny.
Yep. And now it'd just make them look lame if they came out and apologized.
I mean, JP's going to have like half the quotes that are criticizing Mike, because I think he's invented half of them. The other half, well, I don't know. The other like 45% would be me, and then 5 is like various other people.
I guess with
Where
Alibaba
Mike's, like,
and
main
Medjed
critics.
out of the picture, can we just say this case is closed?
Although I almost forgot Kita whenever she watches him playing like the prison architect or city skylines videos.
You do have a point. I guess it is safe for us to relax a little.
Oh yeah, remember Kanashiro's treasure? Prepare to have your minds blown. We got 150,000 yen out of it.
I forgot about that. That's awesome.
That's awesome! We can really go all out with that kind of money.
Now I forget, do we get all that money or does it get split up? In which case it's not as much as I
Yeah,
think.
Let's make up for what happened at the fireworks festival.
Oh, that's
Gotta go
right.
with
We just
something fitting for the Phantom Thieves' worldwide debut.
you blew it on a
That
meal
would be
somehow.
good.
Ooh, how about sushi? I could really go for some eel too.
That's pretty good.
The best method is to fill yourself on ginger before beginning to eat sushi. That is my master technique.
Of course, you know all the master techniques.
You don't need to do that this time. Actually, definitely don't do it, okay?
Oh, do you, Coda? Then we should pressure Michael into playing it some more, because he used to do it on his streams pretty often. But I don't think he's done it in a while now.
I'm all for sushi. You're okay with that too, right?
Yeah, I mean, everyone else is for it. We can't be a jerk here, can we?
Then it's decided.
All right, we'll go tomorrow night.
Well, I mean, we definitely could be a jerk, but I don't want to. I don't want to be an asshole. Or at least not in the game. Yeah, it definitely seems that way. I wonder if all that Medjed business was just a prank, bro. Now that I think about it calmly, it's strange that they haven't actually done anything yet. If their goal is to target the Phantom Thieves, they should want to be acting now, given our fame. Huh? When you put it that way, it kind of makes me wonder too. It really makes you wonder. How's that song go? Makes me wonder. I don't remember. I have this other song playing in my head right now with the game, and I can't remember the other song. Especially after they taunted us theatrically like that. How dare they? How dare they try to upstage us, of all people? However, it would be best for us to come up with a countermeasure regardless. For now, though, we should cautiously enjoy the sushi. That is all we can do. I wonder how they were able to track us. Like, they would probably be able to get our phone number from Sojiro. that would be a way they like contacted us. But how did they know that we were the Phantom Thief? That's the question. I guess because it could be they like know that the Phantom Thief goes to our school, and they assumed it was us because like we just came to town at the beginning of the year. That would kind of make sense, I suppose. Yep, I mean, I guess we should enjoy ourselves for now, but something's definitely not right. I think we know what's going on here. But that's no fun. Yusuke's right. I'm sorry for bringing this up on the day before our celebration party too. Sure, Makoto, we'll be eating sushi like kings tomorrow. I hope one person in particular is on his best behavior. I'll refrain from saying who, though. Yeah, I like how I was able to narrow it down to a him, and I think we know which one that is. You better not be talking about me. I forget what I was using this song for something, like 1 or 2 years ago now. Maybe like 1.5 years ago. Forget what it was, but it was just like nice background music. I think it was like when I was trying to like read or like do something like that, like trying to relax. Actually, it was when I was writing. That's what it's for. It's like very nice music to relax to. What am I doing here? I'm just going over the old message. You know what I did? I saw it say hold, and I thought it meant like the message was on hold. So that's what happened there. Don't sing a different song over this amazing song. I know, I'm sorry, I apologize. We'll do that for another game. But the music's not quite as awesome. Alright, looks pretty healthy for now. That's why I couldn't even remember the song to begin with, probably. I don't even know what I was trying to sing anymore. Yeah, and we can't do anything, right? Yeah, let's not do anything today. Can't possibly be reckless like... Oh, that's the game. I was like, what the hell? It sounded like wind chimes. Are there wind chimes in here? Hold on. I never realized before. Is that a wind chime? I guess. Did that just show up? Because I don't think I've ever heard that before.
Well then.
Weird. I could swear that I've never heard that before, but I could be wrong. Yeah, by the window, I saw it. That was just strange, because I don't think I've heard it before, and... like, when would it have gotten added? Just now? I probably was just very unobservant.
I take it you're stuck in the middle of everything?
The Phantom Thieves made a mockery of us when they brought down Kaneshiro. And to make matters worse, Medjed, who has been dormant for some time now, just declared war on them. How much more can they screw us over?
Stress is bad for the skin, you know.
Good call. Yeah, probably when the seasons changed, right?
Did you come all
It's
this
summer
way
now.
simply to be sarcastic?
Yeah, I feel like I should probably have the soundtrack too, because it's so good. And
How
yes,
about
you have light
listen
back.
to my deductions for a change of pace? You may think it absurd, but don't you think the case you're pursuing and the actions of the Phantom Thieves overlap somehow?
Yeah, I think referring to like the original, whatever they called them, like with the people losing their hearts or whatever, people besides us, like besides the ones we were targeting, it sounded like the ones
What
who
are
were
you
doing it for
basing
evil.
this off of?
The one point of commonality across all cases is how those involved have an unforeseen change of heart.
I've suspected that myself, but those suspicions are unfounded.
I told you at the beginning that this was only a deduction. These just Phantom Thieves are riling up the public. However, that is a disguise. Their true goal is terrorist action by way of psychotic breakdowns.
How would you possibly know
Is that
that?
too much?
Yeah, like evidence, please. What do you base that off of?
There's nothing at the moment that falsifies that claim.
Well, except that absolutely everything we've been doing has been counter to that.
Have you mentioned this to the police?
Unless you're absolutely assuming that it must be the same people, but then that'd be counterproductive. Like, why'd we on one hand drive people crazy, and then on the other try to make them sane and into good people? That doesn't really quite make sense, but sure.
I'd never tell them such things.
Alright,
The
he's
only
no
value
snitch.
they have to me is in their
Akechi.
mobility and organizational capabilities.
It seems having you lend me a hand has paid off.
I'm glad to hear that. What about your case, Sai-san?
Oh, come on, Kokichi, he's such a good boy. Kokichi is completely innocent and has done nothing wrong.
Did you learn anything from the guardian of that mental shutdown victim's daughter?
Uh-oh.
Nothing at all.
I see.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Have we ever actually seen these people that have been getting, like, the mental shutdowns, as they've been calling them? Because I think we saw one of them, like, as it was happening. They showed, like, the train dude who, like, derailed the train or whatever because he was... I don't know what they did to him, but, like, they made him, like, freak out. But I don't think we saw what happened afterwards with any of these people.
Now, what should my next action be for our victory?
Well, I'm being a little bit playful with that. You know, it's just a lie. Small lie. But I genuinely love Kokichi. He was one of my favorite characters from that game. Actually, I think I did say he was my favorite. Probably is. At least one of the top ones.
Handle the Phantom Thieves without remorse.
No remorse, no mercy.
Use any means
Jeez.
necessary to win. That's how I would deal with them.
Right. That sounds totally legit.
Very well.
Yeah, that was in the cutscene at the beginning, right? With the train? It was a long time
Seems to be
ago.
Fun for you. Are you on to something?
No, not at all. Well then,
Sure he's
to
not.
our victory.
Okay. Yeah, he doesn't sound sketchy at all. What are you talking about calling him sketchy? I have no idea.
Okay.
Yeah, it looks so nice outside. Look at that. This place is in Ginza, right? Do we take the usual train from Shibuya? I suppose. This will show us. There we go. I think I saw the Ginza line at the station one time, but we couldn't ride it. I guess now we can.
All right.
The Ginza Sushi Bar. We also invite people who may enjoy eating expensive sushi. Ah, so it's the richy place. Oh yeah, look who shows up now. Hey, Mike. We weren't making any plans about you. Totally, don't ask Callie or Maddie. You can also invite people... Yeah, we already read that. Okay, got that taken care of. Yeah, we weren't talking about anything whatsoever. Don't you worry about that. Man, look at this place.
The flounder is out of this world. That texture.
I don't see any prices listed here.
It's like one of those places where if you have to ask, it's too expensive.
It's called market price. Don't worry about it. We got the cash.
Sure.
So good.
Yo, hey Frog, what's up? Got Mike and Frog showing up. Hope you guys are doing well. Yeah, I told you, man. Well, you weren't here at the time, so I guess I'll thank you now. I did give you a shout out in like the first part when we came back, but Frog was the one who inspired some of the, what would you call it? The font choices there, like for the cards. So that looks all fancy thanks to him. Thank you, Frog. So good. No, that was her. She read that, not
Is
me.
the fatty tuna ready yet?
Hold your horses and don't talk.
I was gonna say, we shouldn't bring Mona in here.
By the way-
Not a good idea. Yeah?
Is Boss really the kind of person who would abuse someone?
I don't know. Why are you asking me? I know no more than you do. I don't think he is, though. We're just going by my opinion.
I can't get it off my mind. Especially if it means he could be taken to court. What kind of person is he? Do you truly believe he'd do such a thing?
Well, he hasn't done anything to us, and we've pissed him off a bunch of times, so I don't think he is, like, the type to be abusive. I'll just call you, like, an asshole every now and then, or whatever. I think he did once. It's like, don't be a dumbass or something. Like, he's strict. But I don't think he's a bad... I'm gonna stick up for him. I don't think he's a bad guy.
If it's really true about the abuse, he'd be a no-good jerk pretending to be a guardian.
Maybe the chief is the one who needs a change of heart.
I guess everyone's just gonna ignore what I said, huh?
Hold on a sec. About that. I actually got curious after our conversation and checked his name in the nav.
Sounds to me like there wasn't a hit.
I mean, yeah, there's probably been a lot that's been missed in general. Cause like, when was the last time I even streamed this? Were you fully caught up at the time? I don't even know. Like, I don't even know if I uploaded everything, to be honest, from like the last time we played this, because I did several streams. And I was like recording them and uploading them separately, but I lost track of like what was uploaded and what wasn't, to be fair.
Right. Anything beyond this is his family's problem. We probably shouldn't get any more involved.
Oh, yeah, I guess we'll go over what's happened so far in the last few streams. It actually isn't too much. So, I think when we last started playing this, like, last year, we had just finished, like, taking care of the crime boss. So, when I came back to this game, we had already done that, so we were talking about, like, oh, we had to plan for, like, our celebration. And, like, we went to a, like, firework festival, and that was pretty cool. After that, we started getting these, like, mysterious messages from, like, the supposed... what do they call themselves? I forget the name. Alibaba, that's what it is. And there's a hacker group that's like after us at the same time. I believe the like person messaging us is actually the daughter of Sojiro, although it hasn't been confirmed yet. But it seems like everything's pointing to that. And here we are just eating. So like not a lot's actually happened in terms of like the main storyline. But there's been like these little things transpiring on the side that we aren't directly involved in yet. That's about the quick summary of what's happened these last two streams.
Boss's ex-wife?
I don't think it's the ex-wife. That...
He must have cheated on her, and that's where Futaba came from.
That would be quite the little drama there, wouldn't it? I don't think it's quite
Doubtful. Your imagination has run rampant.
that. Yeah, the mafia guy that we took care of.
How foolish.
He was like the sleazy little, like thug guy. Like, he was some boss, but he wasn't, like, the top boss, I guess.
Still, this is delicious. I've never experienced anything quite like it before.
Man, and it's all thanks to us being the Phantom Thieves. Crap.
What happened? Oh, he said that out loud, damn it. Whoa, Jesus. Frog, my dude. Well, congratulations, you have definitely one-upped Mike Money Gamer. Wow, man, thank you very much. That is awesome of you. I wonder if that's gonna show up, though. Let's see. Because I don't know if I even have that set up to, like, really work correctly. It's still saying the other one. I'll have to see. Hold on. I'll work on that. But yes, thank you very much. I don't think it's gonna... Let me see. I'm gonna check it out manually. Wait, let me see. Is that a, Oh, no, there it is. I see. It's the, that was a super chat. Okay, gotcha. I was confused for a second. I couldn't tell which one it was. Well, actually, Mike, you're still there, because you had done the Streamlabs tips. You're still on the bottom one. But now Frog's got the top one. So there we go. Thank you very much, guys. I appreciate that. Yeah, luckily it does it automatically, Maddie. Or at least it should. It does take it seems to take about like 10 or 15 seconds, which actually isn't too bad. It makes sense that it would take some time.
Fantastic! This sushi is delicious!
Poor Mike, he's being targeted. Well, maybe they'll have to wait for like another time, another month or something. When we reload on cash or whatever. Or watch, now Frog is gonna refund the money and then do the other tip instead. Actually, I don't think you can do the refund on the YouTube one. I think that's like refund proof or whatever, supposedly. I don't actually know for sure.
Yeah! The fish is so
Yeah, well, either way, Frog, you're
fresh.
still on top, because the super chat one is listed above Mike, so you have supremacy over Mike this time.
Everywhere we go, we hear about these phantom thieves.
Yeah, that was a close one. So, yeah, I wasn't paying too much attention there, but Ryuji had almost blown it, because he's like, bragging like, oh yeah, this is what we get for being the Phantom Thieves. What an idiot.
What rubbish.
And that's why Yusuke was talking trash about him. Luckily, they don't seem to care. They're just dismissive.
Sorry, it just kind of slipped.
Man, Mike's got a target on his back for being the big spender. Mike, do you know what? If you get usurped, you can no longer have the Mike Money GM... Oh, actually, you can't have the, You just have to be Mike Gamer, GMR, instead of Mike Money Gamer. That's what has to happen. They'll be dethroned.
My apologies for bringing up Boss again. We should just enjoy the food.
It just kind of slipped. I think he's done it
Son,
before, hasn't he?
What are you doing here?
Are you stalking us? I'm very suspicious of you, Akechi.
Akechi-kun.
Akechi?
You know what I should probably do? I should probably add you in, Frog. To the supporters thing too. For the what do you call it? Super chat. I was gonna say the like whatever, the cheer or whatever, but that's not appropriate for YouTube. They'll take me down for using the wrong lingo. I think it's in this one. There we go. I'm gonna use your Pikminiac handle, unless you want me to do something else. In which case I could just change that easily. But yeah, now I should be in that scrolling list, by the way, for future streams.
You're the ones from the
And if you
TV
do want a
station.
different name used, just let me know.
Could it be that you're
But I think you
friends
use that
with
one for most
Nijima-san?
things, don't you?
Do you know this guy?
It's nice to meet you. My name is Akechi. Glad to make your acquaintance, Yusuke Kitagawa.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember because it's been so long. I guess Yusuke didn't go with the rest of us when we met him that one time.
How do you know my name?
Well, because I'm a psychic, of course.
And the ultimate detective. Wait, no. You use so many names, it's a bit of a mess. I see.
I'm only joking. In truth, I'm a rookie detective. You're a former pupil of Madarame, right?
This guy is definitely onto us. I mean, I think we kind of knew that already, but it's becoming
I've
more and more
actually
evident.
just recently joined the investigation team looking into the Phantom Thieves. Did you see that Mejed has declared war on them?
Who's Pancakes Man? I missed that. Starting to catch up with some of the other chat. Are we calling him Pancakes Man for some reason? What?
War? Their website was updated just a moment ago.
For real? English again.
Wait, what?
What's it say?
Huh. Why do you seem so agitated?
This guy is a real dickbag. Just gonna say it now.
Oh,
He knows exactly what he's doing.
She's a huge fan of the Phantom Thieves. A total nutjob for him.
I don't know how wise it is to be a fan of groups like them.
Well, not that I should defend Mike, because, you know, that's against the meme, but I think we only really started calling him a sketchy this stream. I mean, I know that's probably, like, something a lot of people do in the, like, whole, like, fan base of Persona 5, but that's the first time I've actually heard of it, too, was in the stream earlier, because of how sketchy's been being. Someone called him a sketchy all the time. Yeah, I figured there's probably someone else that started that. Oh, so he's the Pancakes Man, because in his, like, first or second scene, he's like, oh, I thought I heard something about delicious pancakes. I'll have to go back and see that. That sounds hilarious.
What
I don't
is
remember
with
it, though.
these comments?
My apologies. I didn't mean to butt into your conversation, but I must say, this is an interesting group.
Yeah, but you're gonna have to move on if you want to find a group to hang out with, dude. We're kind of full.
Prosecutor Nijima's sister, an ex-pupil of Madarame, and a few Shujin Academy students.
Yeah. How about we stop beating around the bush and just get to it?
It seems you're all connected to the Phantom Thieves. Perhaps you have better intel than I do.
Oh, real funny.
Yes, I wanted to ask you something. Regarding this whole Mejed commotion.
Is there fan art of him being like a
if you were
pancake?
one of the
Is that what it
Phantom
is?
Thieves, what would you do?
Probably just ignore them, yeah.
That is unexpected. Only a small minority of people believe that is the best decision.
Really now.
Sorry to disappoint, but we're just normal high school kids. If anything, we want to hear what you gotta say, Mr. Detective.
My profiling of the Phantom Thieves has led me to believe they are a group of juveniles. They have a relative amount of free time after school and a hideout to slip away to.
Oh, it's funny because like it's not like we have like much of a hideout. It's just like a place in the mall or whatever.
Furthermore, considering Kamoshida was their first target, it seems they began activity around April. In a way, all I've just said about the Phantom Thieves coincides with the group you have here.
Yeah, real funny how that works out.
You gonna report us?
I didn't say I was being suspicious of you.
Yeah, you're just stating these things for no reason. Should we throw Yuji under the bus? I feel like we should say it just to screw with him, because he probably wouldn't expect us to just say that outright. And like, he's not gonna take our word as actual evidence. I feel like we should screw with him. So another Let's Player named their character Waffles. So the first time Akechi appeared, he's like, "Get out of here with your pancakes, boy. This is the Waffle House." That's great. I think we should say that too. That's amusing. I like the pancakes thing. So let's see. How are they going to say this?
Me? You're siding with him? I wasn't anticipating that response. You always find a way to rise above my expectations.
Yeah.
You really are an intriguing one.
Fantastic.
I like your calm mannerisms, but don't you think my deduction is an interesting one?
It's fascinating, dude.
I bet we'd make
Congratulations
a great
to your
team if we worked
deduction.
together.
You're so brilliant.
What? The hell are you saying? I'm curious to hear what you have to say. You seem to be a wealth of information.
You just talk so much. Can't get you to shut up for one moment.
In return, I'll teach you how to make deductions.
I mean, I think anyone could just figure that out.
I believe that is a fair trade-off for you.
That's like a basic human capability. Seems like Akechi is interested in me. Oh. Well, romance is in the air tonight, it seems. Justice. So, can these kids like have a normal conversation without saying, "Wow, I didn't expect that response"? Rather impressive. I can't really do that impressively. Camera's too high. It's like, fold my arms, like, impressive. And I bumped my mic like an idiot, so I just look like an asshole. Fantastic.
Well, this has been a valuable point of reference for me.
Yeah.
I hope to see you all again.
Cradnito. I almost pronounced that wrong. This is a great game, and I can see why. I will say, because I think you're new, I've never played Persona before. This is my first game. And I have started this playthrough of this game, like, way back when the game first came out. I just had a very long hiatus from it, but it's a great game and a lot of fun. So, I agree with you. Well, I mean, I guess I can't say it's my favorite game because I haven't finished it yet, but it is certainly a spectacular, fine game.
What was that about?
I think you know exactly what that was about.
Do you think he's ascertained our true identities?
No, he was just randomly hinting along about it. So he had no idea whatsoever.
I'd like to say that it's simply us overthinking this, but it may be best to be cautious from now on.
Whoa, is that sub person I see in the chat? It can't be. It must be a phantom deceiving me. Hey, how's it going, sub? What's up?
We shouldn't forget that Alibaba was able to discover who we are.
In desperate need of coffee. That's funny, because I think last night people were talking about having coffee. Whenever people are watching my streams, they need to get coffee.
True.
Need to inject people with coffee directly. Keep them awake. This game's too relaxing.
Just keep acting normally.
More importantly, things are getting serious with Medjed.
Oh yeah, what did they write?
Here, I'll read it.
Yeah, a lot of people have said that I should play either... I have to fix my mic next, it's out of position slightly. A lot of people have said I should play 4 or maybe 3 after doing this. I think I probably will, but I don't know which one to pick.
We are disappointed in the people of Japan
I guess I'll hold a vote
in their
afterwards.
belief in the Phantom Thieves' false justice. Hence, we shall proceed with our plan to cleanse Japan. This process will commence on August 21st.
They're gonna cleanse Japan. That's a pretty big task.
As a result, the Japanese economy shall suffer devastating damages.
Well, that's fantastic. It's not like their economy is the greatest to begin with.
For real?
Jeez.
Keep going.
Especially depending on what is this now? Now, Mike Money tipped $35. Get wrecked, nerd. He says to Frog. What do we have going on here? This is insanity. Mike, thank you very much. I appreciate that. But you guys need to calm down. Calm down. Don't empty your wallets and pocketbooks now. This chat's going nuts. Anyway, yes, now Mike is on the bottom with $35. He's the top tip, the latest tip, and the top overall, it looks like. So thank you very much, Mike. And thank you, Frog2, for the earlier super chat. Let's keep going.
However, we are magnanimous. We will give the Phantom Thieves one final opportunity to repent.
Oh, yes, they're so magnanimous with their demands.
As proof of this repentance, we demand that they reveal their identities to the public.
Yeah, that sounds safe. Yeah, that's fine, Frog. Feel free to concede after that. You're at kind of a disadvantage there with Mike, who has a full-time job and everything and isn't a student.
We will attack if these demands remain unmet. The future of Japan rests with the Phantom Thieves.
That is fine, Audrey. No problems. Don't feel compelled, but... Sup? You just realized now. You're in the chat for like 5 minutes. Well, maybe, I don't know if it's been 5 minutes, but at least it's been like 3 or 4 minutes. Yes, I have a face cam. Hello, sup? How are you doing? Welcome, by the way.
We are Medjed.
To the bidding war,
we are
apparently.
Unseen. We will eliminate evil. That's what it says.
And actually, we only started like within the last week, so you haven't missed too much. I haven't really been streaming too often, relatively recently.
Sounds bad.
In other words, if we don't unmask ourselves, Medjed will attack Japan, correct?
At least the economy, it sounds like.
And it seems they are quite the attention seekers.
Like, when they said cleansing, that kind of sounded a lot worse. But I don't know.
What are we gonna do about this?
Keep getting my hair in the way. Damn it, hair. I need a haircut.
Contact with Alibaba.
Our only clues are Boss and Futaba. Anyways, it's too damn hot out here. Why don't we go to LeBlanc? We can talk more over there. We went through all sorts of options on our way here, but looks like we got no choice but to ask for Alibaba's help.
Question is, how do we get in touch with him?
You know, I always wonder if you guys can ever hear that, but I always have, one of my neighbors has like a really loud car, so I can always hear it when he drives by. But I do like a little bit of like sound removal in OBS with like filters, so I don't think you guys can really hear that as much, right? I don't know. If you can hear that, let me know. That's kind of annoying.
He cut off all contact with us after that misunderstanding. Then again, if we manage to steal Futaba's heart, he may attempt to reach out to us once more.
Yeah, so I have to add that to my name now, Maddie says. Try in money morning. Or no, what's that? Try money in morning. Try money in morning, I get it. Or it could just be like, try in money. That's a little bit, it rolls off the tongue a bit faster. You guys cannot hear it. That's good. That makes me feel a little bit better. It always, whenever I'm like making videos or recording, I always have to like stop. Cause I'm like, oh jeez, I don't want this to be in the recording. It drives me
But we
nuts.
don't have any clues on what her keywords are.
Damn it, Alibaba! Where the hell are you?
Closer than we think, apparently. I think.
Actually, he may be closer than we think.
Makoto, she is smart. Smart girl. Money morning, yeah, there you go. Alliteration too. That's also good.
Huh?
Hypothetically speaking, even if we stole Futaba's heart,
Oh yeah, so I think people are talking about the different Persona games. Let me go back to that. Persona 4 is a lot like 5 and Persona 3, while similar could be completely different. The biggest thing being that you cannot control your party in Persona 3. That is pretty interesting, very different. Persona 4 has the best characters. Never seen anything about 3. I'll keep it blind for when I play it, like with 4 and 5. That's a good idea. I always recommend playing games blind. It's always a better experience, at least to me. I always hear that. It's always between like 3 and 4, what people prefer, it seems.
how would Alibaba know that the deed has been done?
And a lot of people say 5 is like the best way to get into the series. It's like the most accessible, it seems.
Would he truly be able to discern that just from cell phone messages?
You mean he'd have to meet her in person?
Alibaba was able to deliver the calling card here. On top of that, he can check on Futaba's condition. However, according to the circumstances he put forth, he's unable to meet with us. This leads me to believe that it would be bad for him if we were to see the two of them together. It seems to me Alibaba may in fact be Futaba herself.
There we go. Makoto, I'm on the same page as you.
For real?
So she's asking that we steal her own heart?
Maybe she wants us to save her from the scars of her abuse. That would be hard to ask directly.
I'd like to meet with Boss. He lives nearby, right?
I feel like Sojiro would probably level with her a bit more because, you know, we're not, like, he's kind of like our father figure, and with her, maybe he can talk a bit more openly about it. Yeah.
I agree. It's real late, though. What are we gonna tell Boss when we get there?
We'll say this takeout sushi is a gift for him. But my fatty tuna!
No complaining.
Let's all go together.
Yeah, for real?
Boss may
Yeah,
get
for
the
real.
wrong idea if he and I show up alone.
I guess so, in a way. Couldn't possibly have him thinking that. No, not reading this. Okay, but the lights are on.
Come on.
Think he's napping? Even Boss would have woken up with how many times we rung the doorbell. I think Futaba would have answered by now if she were here. If she was here too, unless she doesn't want to go outside, which we kind of have an idea of already. The gate's unlocked. Dude, you can't go opening up people's stuff like that.
Hey!
Apparently we can. But look, the door seems to be slightly open as well. That doesn't seem good. I wonder why. That's rather careless. Whoa, it sounds like it's gonna rain. We should get inside. Do you think that's okay? Probably not. Sojiro would be pissed. My apologies, boss.
Hello, sir? He's not out, is he? The door ahead is open, and I can hear the TV.
Well, we know she's gonna be here at least. I don't think she ever
Hope he
goes
didn't
out.
pass out or something. I mean, Boss is kind of old, ain't he?
That's how it is when you get
I'm a
old.
bit
Just
worried.
sleep randomly.
Should we go in and check on him?
Please excuse us.
Yeah, at this point we are pretty much regular thieves. You just... Well, we didn't break and enter, but we definitely are trespassing. That's definitely not good. Most places you go.
Scream? What was that? How should I know?
What's going on here?
Did you hear that? Let's get out of here, please! Can we just go?
What are you freaking out for?
I'm not freaking out!
Definitely said by someone who's not freaking out.
Could it be Alibaba? I mean, Futaba?
Same thing either way. Yo, JP, how's it going?
Sorry,
Welcome, man. Welcome.
Can I hold your hand?
We've had a very eventful stream. We've had Mike show up, we've had Frog show up, and we've had Sup show up. So all our mods have returned to us after not being here for like I think a few days or a few streams. And I'm just realizing JP's not a mod too, which I thought he was, which is where I was going with that whole thing. But never mind, JP, you're not a mod apparently. I never modded you. Oh, yeah, I guess we could hold hands. Whoa. This is interesting.
I can sense someone's presence.
Who is it?
I don't know, JP. I guess you haven't earned our trust yet, after all this time, somehow.
Who's there? I can't take this anymore. I'm leaving.
Makoto, what are you doing?
No, my legs won't move.
Are you okay? What's going on here? Oh! What? What the hell is going on?
Alibaba! Futaba!
This is so silly.
Come on, where are you? You're a hacker, right? Just show yourself!
Yeah, I mean, Makoto, could you stop doing what you're doing right now? It's kind of awkward. Just a little bit.
I'm sorry, please save me, sis!
Are you okay, Futaba?
Uh-oh. Sojiro.
Crap, he's home!
This isn't gonna be good. Oh no!
Who the hell are you? Don't move!
This isn't a good position. Please move.
You hear me?
Can he not see us?
I'm sorry, I'm so sorry, sis! Somebody please save me!
This is really awkward.
You? What are you doing in my house?
Makoto, please stand up, please. For the love of God.
You're...
Oh, good evening,
Trust
sir.
me, we weren't doing anything.
Didn't mean to intrude.
Anything. Nothing happened.
Nijima-san. Wait, are you two dating?
We're just friends.
That's not a very convincing argument in the kind of position you're in.
Friends nowadays get that close to each other?
But that's not it. This,
Oh, this game.
happened
I love this
and-
game. Oh god!
You kids are here too?
At first I thought it was just Anna that was gonna come out and he was gonna lose his mind. Alright. Glad the other two showed up.
Some sushi, but nobody answered when we rang the bell. The door was unlocked too. We could hear the TV though,
I
so
love
we
this
got worried
game.
you might have passed out or something.
The door was unlocked?
Someone left it unlocked.
Yes.
I do that sometimes. Guess
Hey,
I'm getting
at least
old.
Sojiro's taking it well so far. This is good.
Excuse me. There's something we'd like to ask.
Huh? You want to ask me?
There's someone else living here, isn't there?
Alright, now things get serious.
Yeah. My daughter.
It's serious, JP. No. No, stop joking around, JP. It's serious time. Serious time.
Could she be Futaba Sakura?
You told Nijima-san too?
Is there any way we could meet with Futaba-san? I think we may have frightened her earlier, so we'd like to apologize if at all possible.
Well, that's...
Is she
Yes,
sick?
I am serious. Serious time. No jokes. No jokes in chat for the next 98 seconds.
No, it's not like that.
And yes, I am timing you.
I don't want you all getting the wrong idea. I shouldn't have kept this a secret from you. Let's talk at my shop. She'll hear us if we stay here.
Alright. I don't know, Frog. Please answer that inquiry. Why did
No.
the chicken cross the road?
Where do I
I'm
start?
curious. I'm sure it is very informational answer.
Futaba's mother and I knew each other long before Futaba was born.
That's how it usually goes.
Her mother was a bit of a weird one, but we got along well for some reason. She was sharp-witted, somewhat stern, a little socially inept, but always carefree. She truly was a great woman.
Truly. And yes, that is perfectly acceptable. I accept that answer.
I see.
When something piqued her interest,
Yo,
that'd
what
be
is
all
up?
she
Too edgy.
focused on.
We are in serious time right
She
now.
always
No
worked
jokes are
deep
allowed.
into the night.
Especially no edgy jokes. We are getting serious backstory. But welcome, indeed.
I thought that'd change after her kid was born. But having Futaba didn't do much. Even with that, she always took good care of her.
Working and watching over a child at the same time sounds rough.
I guess raising Futaba alone turned out to be tough on her in more ways than one.
Yeah, alone?
There wasn't a father.
Do you mean...
Well, there probably was one. I didn't know him, though. She never said a word about him either.
Interesting.
She was single when she gave birth to Futaba, and single when she raised her. They were an ordinary, loving family. You could really tell how much she cared for Futaba. But one day, she left, leaving Futaba behind.
Hey, we made it past the no joke period. The arbitrary number I threw out. I was just gonna say, there were some... I said no jokes, and then we had the comedic timing of two edgies showing up in the chat, which is just perfect. Okay, let's see. This is a pretty serious moment, though, so... Yeah, I mean... You mean she died, it sounds like? Or she just left?
Yes.
Okay. Oh,
she
wow.
committed suicide.
It seems to have an extension to the no joke period. This is still serious. Very serious.
Suicide?
Threw herself into the street, right in front of Futaba's eyes.
Jesus.
Shocking doesn't begin to describe that.
Well, that explains why she wants to have, like, the Phantom Thieves help her. She's probably all screwed up from that.
It's gotta be devastating for a kid.
So... Well, a lot happened after that, but I ended up taking custody of Futaba. First, she was so depressed, she wouldn't even talk to me.
Was that because she couldn't get over her mother's suicide?
I kept talking to her, though, and she started opening up to me, little by little. That's when I found out. Futaba blames herself for her mother's death.
What? But why?
Sure, it's gonna be complicated.
That part she's never told me.
Oh, no.
I wanted to know what led her to believing that, but I decided not to rub salt in the wound. Then, a few months ago, she started getting real scared, even when nothing was happening.
JP, what the hell is going on in South Georgia? This happens every other day?
She'd
Jesus,
say
man.
things like, I hear voices and Mom is looking at me.
Visual and auditory hallucinations. Have you taken Futaba to a doctor?
I wanted to, but she refused. Even when I had a doctor come, she locked herself away in her room. Since then, she's become what you'd call a shut-in.
Yeah, also, hello to you, Sue Koshi. Welcome.
She won't take a single step outside the house, or even try to see other people.
What about you?
Also, hello to anyone else who may have joined the chat. I haven't been paying attention because of all the story that's going on right now.
She doesn't even let
Some
me
serious
come in her
business.
That's pretty harsh.
Futaba is, well, a unique girl. She's so quick-minded that conversations with her tend to jump from one topic to the next. It seems like she's always coming to conclusions in her head. There's a lot I don't get about
I don't know. Why is there any sort of emoji? I mean, they just decide randomly, it seems. Yeah, no problem, man.
So, yeah, her situation is why I couldn't let you in my house.
Yeah, makes a lot of sense. It's a sensitive thing.
What Futaba needs is a safe place where nobody will threaten her. Somewhere she can be at ease.
Salad's the replacement for salt? Do they really not have one? I found that shocking. Well, I could...
That's why I won't do anything she doesn't want. I don't make her do anything she's unwilling to either. And again, I know that's no way for her to live.
Yeah, no salt allowed. That's kind of funny.
That's all I can do, though.
Yeah, sometimes on your phone or whatever, it'll show emojis. Like, I don't know, if you're posting emojis before Spice Lotus and, like, your message before that, they don't show up on, like, the YouTube window. They show up as, like, little squares. because I don't think they register correctly. So let's see here. I don't know. I mean, I don't want to like go after him. So I guess we'll say this one.
I don't know.
Oh wow, that is a very long story. I'm trying to think of how many hours we're into this game now. But if anyone in the chat wants to summarize as best they can, they probably can do a better job than me, because I have played this game, but I have never finished it, so I'm still experiencing it.
She just asks me for things that she wants, like food or these complicated books.
And while I could sum up a lot of what's happened so far, there's actually like significant amount of times where I haven't played this game. So, like, this is like my first time coming back to this game in like a year. So I probably don't remember the best out of everyone else here.
So, can you just leave her be?
I mean, that's a fair enough request, but I think we're gonna have to do something about her. She seems to like want us to help her in some way.
I'm gonna head back then. You all had better head home soon too.
See, I knew Sojiro was a good guy. I wasn't doing anything bad.
Into his personal affairs.
No way in hell he's abusing her.
The reason why Futaba wants her heart stolen must be related to what happened to her mother.
That's a pretty good and succinct, is that how you say it? Summary. But yes, very good job.
So she'd like to discard her feelings of pain, but can't do
It
anything
really
about
does.
it herself.
Will changing her heart really help her, though?
Well, it's helped other people. Although it's helped people who were like doing dishonest and like bad things in general, immoral things, I guess you could say.
If we can help her, we may be able to stand up to Medjed.
Like, she just seems to have like I guess you would say like a weak heart or something like that. Not necessarily an evil one. Yeah, I think it's possible. Let's do this.
Hold on a sec. Do we even know if she has a palace?
Seems well, even if they don't have a palace, can't we like do something about them in the Metaverse, or what do we call it?
Let's check. The Futaba Sakura that lives at Sojiro Sakura's house. Is that gonna be enough?
Candidate found.
There we go. I guess there's the palace for it.
What the?
She's got one.
I have to wonder though. I don't feel like this is gonna be like a full palace. I feel like it's gonna be maybe a mini one or something. I could be wrong
someone
here.
Can have a palace even if they're not evil?
Seems that way.
Hey, Morgana. Where's Morgana?
Where is Morgana? What the
I
hell?
haven't seen him for some time.
So, ever since we went inside Boss's house?
Uh-oh.
Somewhere around there. He'll be fine though. He's a cat after all. The trains are gonna be shutting down for the night
That's
soon.
bizarre.
So we should probably be heading home.
We have to go to school in the morning after all.
Oh, right.
I like to hear my
Urgent
frog singing,
assembly.
which actually reminds me. In a second, I'm gonna take a break.
An assembly? What about?
Shujin has been garnering a lot of attention ever since Medjed called out the Phantom Thieves. So, they need to remind us not to say arbitrary stuff online and add more fuel to the fire.
Alright, so that's all that's about then, huh?
We gotta meet up for every goddamn little thing. Talk about a pain in the ass.
It does seem silly. Like, why do you have to have a meeting just to say that?
I mean, it is our fault.
We are kind of directly involved.
Anyway, let's contact each other afterward.
Oh yeah, that's about
No
the...
way in hell he's abusing her.
Oh, they have bugged us, apparently. I guess that's what they were doing.
The reason why Futaba wants her heart stolen must be related to what happened to her mother.
I wonder which one of us has the bug on them, though. Is it gonna be Makoto, because she was, like, down there, and she, like, approached from behind, or is it us, because we were kind of staying there, too?
So she'd like to discard her feelings of pain, but can't do anything
Oh no,
about
sup?
it herself.
Well, take care. Hopefully your phone could be revived.
Will changing her heart really help her, though?
If we can help her, we may be able to stand up to Medjed.
Hold on a sec. Do we even know if she has a palace? Let's check. The Futaba Sakura that lives at Sojiro Sakura's house. Is that gonna be enough?
What the?
She's got one.
So someone can have a palace even if they're not evil? Hey, Morgana.
Oh no! What timing? That was bizarre. I guess Morgana was doing some eavesdropping. Where'd Morgana go? Can we go get Morgana? Morgana isn't back yet. I wonder if he'll eventually come back if I wait for him. Probably? What about the plant? No, we can't do anything without Morgana. But I guess we still know to go to sleep. Okay, hold on a second. I'm just going to check something real quick. So I'll be back in probably like not even half a minute. BRB, guys. And also, in the meantime, oh, I know JP will appreciate that if he's still here and probably sup as well. Some Nagito. Alright, Callie, have a good night. Thank you for stopping by. Get that boy out of here. Let's see. Yes, so much anger about Nagito. Alright, I was just checking because I had, today was the unification day of two frogs. Usually when we get new frogs, we keep them in quarantine for a little bit to make sure they're, like, healthy. And today was the day that one of them passed quarantine, so they went in with one of the other frogs we have. And we just wanted to make sure they were getting along well, because the one that we already have is a bit bigger than the new frog. So just want to make sure they weren't, like, picky on the other one or anything. But everything looks fine. So I'm just going to continue. Yep, everything's A-okay. Yeah, Nagito's out of here now. Now we got that taken care of. Alright, Audrey, have a good night. Thank you for stopping by. There we go. Just adjusting the microphone. What time is it, by the way? Okay, we can continue for another, what, I guess 45 minutes or so? I guess we just have to go to sleep here. That's all we can do.
Hey!
Oh, there she is. Or he. I always forget. So I think they have a female voice actor. So it always throws me off. Well, I guess we know where they were. You can't underestimate my intel gathering skills, you know? I was checking out the chief's house. Yeah, you know what's funny, Maddie? Speaking of like the Persona games and whatnot, I actually took a survey on like the Atlas website because they were like asking questions like that about like what system you'd like to play Persona on. I said I'd like to play it on the PC if they ever released it on that. That'd be pretty cool. I don't know if they actually will, but it's kind of an interesting thing I saw. I didn't think our Alibaba would be so young. Do you know what she was like? She had long hair and a pretty young-sounding voice. Well, I say young, but I think she's probably about the same age as you guys. Makes sense. I'm off-center. At the very least, she's surely no amateur. She completely overheard your conversation with the chief, and she can hack into our chats too. Yeah, she's capable of a lot, it seems. Even if she can't take Medjed down directly, she might have some kind of lead on them. Yeah, I would love to see this game on the PC. I mean, the Switch would be pretty cool too. Although, probably like once I finish playing this game for the like PlayStation, I wouldn't have any reason to buy like another copy, unless it was for the PC, because that's just good to have overall. Because like even when like other systems have like kind of like entered the end of life, the PC will always be around, right? Hopefully. Yeah, just who is she? In any case, we'll need to rely on Futaba to get closer to Medjed.
Okay.
Let's meet up again tomorrow. How about we do it here? It's way too hot outside. Anyway, make sure you let everyone know. And yeah, that's the other good thing about PCs. You can totally mod that thing to the edge of the earth and back. Yes, the edge of the earth, because we're all flat earthers here, apparently. I don't know what I'm talking about. Uh-oh.
Futaba Sakura? She had one of these palaces?
Well, it makes sense that this would happen eventually.
Hold on. While Mejid was targeting you, you chose to deal with someone completely unrelated to them?
I mean, they kind of stumbled onto us. Are you surprised? I mean, they seem surprised. I don't know how to answer this. You chose to deal with someone completely unrelated to you. I mean, I guess we'll just say they're right. I'm trying to be honest with them so far. Seems like that's what happened.
How was Mejid? What you said about the Sakura family generally falls in line with our investigation.
Until your PC blows up, basically. Hopefully you can avoid that from happening.
It appears you aren't feeding us a false testimony.
As long as you don't turn RTX on, it shouldn't blow up. No, like, of course not. We've been honest with you so far.
You have quite the wit. Very well.
I'm not being
let's continue.
sarcastic.
We've yet to determine how the Phantom Thieves dealt with Mejid, seeing as they are unseen.
Yeah, I actually did hear about that Vantron, even though
If you
I don't
tell
even
me
have the
something
new Smash
coherent,
Brothers.
I may be a little more willing to believe you.
But I still think it's pretty cool if they're adding characters from like all different franchises now. I like that. Yeah, she's starting to seriously listen. That's good. Finally. Please listen to me. I've just been trying to be a good boy this whole time.
All right.
Yeah, that's true too, Maddie. That's a good thing to talk about. And also thank you for helping with Sukoshi's questions there. Because yeah, there's a lot to this game.
Still, to think the Phantom Thieves would have their hideout in the home of Wakaba Ishiki's daughter. What a coincidence. No. Perhaps it's fate. Regardless, we don't have time to waste. Continue with your story.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Isn't that... I thought we just raised her social link last time too, so now it's level 2? Wow. That's happening quickly. Like, were we answering all the questions wrongly last time? Because, like, we were playing this game for I don't know how many sessions before, and we never got her social link, it seemed. Maybe we're doing a better job now. Or maybe it's just scripted to work that way. Yeah, it sounds like they might. If, like, they're going to release them in Smash Brothers, then they probably would release the game for the Switch. I mean, it seems like these days it doesn't take as much work to, like, port games over to different systems. Seems to all work pretty similarly, so it's not as much trouble as it used to be. Oh, I guess I have to read this here. I guess they need to set some rules when the world's eyes are on us because of the Phantom Thieves. Stuff like, don't do anything that'll hurt the school's reputation. Spend your summer break quietly. I can't stay quiet with all this excitement going on. Mejid's statement was insane. People of Japan, you must not worship the Phantom Thieves, they said. It could be a complete joke. There's talk that this could lead to the biggest leak of private data to date. I wonder if they're going to target another site. I'm curious to see how the Phantom Thieves will react. It's what I'm looking forward to most this summer. It'll be the perfect escape from exam studies. But the Phantom Thieves need to take action. They're the ones after Mejid, after all. This is bigger than I thought. We can't leave this be. Yeah, we can't really let this go on. I mean, who knows who's going to get hurt in this crossfire.
Yep.
If they port Persona 5 to Switch or PC, then I will not be present for the live streams until I get ahead of you. Okay, fair enough. Have you played this game before, Frog? I thought you already played this. I guess not. I guess I'm mistaken. I know you played the Danganronpa games before me. Played them all very quickly. Let's get to the assembly and get out of the way. We have our own business to attend to. But yeah, that's fair enough. I totally understand that. I don't know why, but it feels really hot in here. Probably because I have like the 2 computers on. I'll usually do it. Yeah, I don't think substitution's important. I don't care what the principal says. He's an idiot. Looks like Kingpin. We don't want to deal with him. Ah, I see. That makes sense then. Yeah, if you do get a chance to play it for yourself, then yeah, by all means. That makes a lot of sense.
Man, that assembly had me bored to tears.
I'm glad we didn't have to watch the whole assembly. That'd be quite boring.
Huh? Did you have school too, Yusuke?
I'm doing laundry, so these are the only clothes I had to wear.
You really should buy a couple more outfits.
That'd be funny. Like, obviously, like, we don't know when. Like, even if they do announce it for the Switch, like, we don't know when it will come out. Like, for all we know, if they do announce they're making it, it could come out, like, the end of the year or whatever. But it would be funny to see if the game comes out if you do manage to, like, beat the whole game before me. That would just be so fitting, wouldn't it?
Come now, we didn't gather here to make small
I mean, I said it'd be
talk,
funny.
did we?
It's probably gonna happen. If they get the game out at a decent time anyway.
Let's get to Alibaba's case.
Well then, I'll start. It looks like Futaba was listening in on LeBlanc.
But why would she want to listen in on the cafe?
They're spying on us, obviously.
I have no idea.
It's just like Boss said. She's a tough nut to crack.
In any case, her hacking skills will be absolutely necessary if we wish to stand up to Medjed.
Oh yeah, don't get me wrong. It is cold outside. I don't know what temperature it is outside, but it's probably pretty cold. It's just inside, it's pretty warm right now because I have two computers right next to me, and they are both like giving off heat. Like the one computer I actually don't need on because like this is going off of the PS4, so this computer's really not doing anything right now. Actually, it's probably not giving off that much heat either. It's just, I don't know, just hot for some reason.
Going by what she has told us, we may even be able to identify who they are.
We'll have to trust in her skills for now, then.
Anyway, we found out that Futaba has a palace. But can someone who isn't evil have one?
It might be as early as this month, really. That'd be quite the surprise.
That doesn't matter. A palace is the materialization of distorted cognitions brought about by strong desires. That's all. It just so happens that a lot of warped people turn out evil.
Makes
She's
sense.
so young, though. Pain she's gone through must be the cause of her distortion.
Maybe that has something to do with why she calls herself Alibaba.
According to the chief's story, Futaba has auditory and visual hallucinations, right?
Yeah, that's what it sounded like when you described it.
There's a chance those are related to some important memories she's holding. It's hard to explain, but those memories may have been warped by the distortions.
Basically, we just gotta steal her treasure, right?
Well, yeah.
So do we all agree about taking on Futaba's palace?
She's asked us to do so. I don't think that part is an issue. If we heal Futaba's heart,
Hey, that's right.
it will not only help Boss, but she can then assist us with Medjed.
I forget that we had some people living in the Southern Hemisphere. So yeah,
Agree.
it's gonna be cold enough for you in just a few months.
I've been wondering about how Boss said a lot happened after Futaba's mom died too.
Yeah, I always thought how interesting that would be to actually spend like, I don't know, I always thought somewhere like Australia or like New Zealand, spending like a, some time there, and just like how the seasons are so different. Like probably the most different place that like we were like compared to where it was at the time was when we like traveled to like Southeast Asia, because it was like in the middle of winter, so it was like absolutely freezing here. But even though like that's still in like the northern hemisphere, it's just like, you know, a very low latitude, so it's still pretty warm there like the whole year round. And it was just so different, like spending a lot of time there.
Hold on a second. Our investigation of her palace may not go like anything we've done up to this point.
Why's that?
Having an individual ask you to steal their heart is an extremely irregular case. There's no telling what the palace ruler's disposition will be like, or the distortion that'll be there.
Yeah, you're right, the cat is a boy. It always confuses me because the name is Morgana, and that, you know, it sounds like a girl's name to me. And also it's voiced by a girl, or a woman, I guess. But yeah, it is a boy.
We may run
Apparently.
into some unforeseen situations. Do you still want to go in?
Yeah, well, what else can we do?
Alright. Let's just make sure we're cautious.
Always. We're always cautious.
Well,
Cautious.
Let's get cracking on those keywords, huh?
I was gonna say cautious is our middle name, but we have Ryuji in the group, so that wouldn't really fit.
The ones
He is
we have
anything
at the
but.
moment are Futaba Sakura and Sojiro Sakura's house.
We got the who and the where, so all that's left is the what, right?
Let us try going to their house first.
Boss is busy running the cafe, isn't he? We should make sure he doesn't suspect anything.
Important memories, huh? I'll be
Yep.
able to remember everything if I turn back into a human, right?
Yeah, that's how it goes in a lot of these animes or whatever. Or games that are inspired from them. That kind of like genre. I don't know how to call in the question now. I wanted to encourage Morgana.
That has to be the case.
I'm sure you are.
I definitely want this mission
It's
to
kind of like
succeed.
Kibo.
If we can retrieve Futaba's memories, then I bet we can get mine back too.
Well, like any
In
kind
any
of character
case,
that's like that.
It's not
Data
every
from
day
Star
you
Trek.
stumble upon a hacker like her around. You really do have a gift, don't you?
Yep, I'm just lucky.
You sure live up to my expectations.
I can sense a firm resolve from Morgana. Did we increase our bond? Sounds like it. Nice. Ace Tools allows you to craft all infiltration tools. Nice.
All right.
So what other ones were there? I don't even remember. Well, I guess we'll only see now anyway.
Hey, they went on without us. Let's hurry and catch up to them.
You know what I'll say is very weird? I saw some gameplay of, what's the name of that game? Jump Force, that's what it is. The one that has like all the anime characters from Shonen Jump over the years. And it's all Japanese voice acting. And I was very surprised because I've never heard the Japanese voice acting for a lot of those things. And like Goku's voice actor for the Japanese version is like this old Japanese lady. Well, naturally it'd be a Japanese lady because, you know, it's Japan. But I wasn't expecting like this old woman's voice. It was so weird and so bizarre hearing that coming out of Goku. I was like, what the hell? Like, I guess it's the same person's been voice acting for like however many years. Probably like, what, 30 years now? Maybe more? It's just incredibly weird hearing that voice coming from him. Yeah, she's a shut-in, so we just gotta figure out what she thinks her house is. If she can't get out, maybe a prison. Perhaps a labyrinth with an unknown exit. What's going on here? Maybe an oasis? Nothing so far. In that case, how about hell? Nope. We don't have nearly enough clues. If only we could ask her directly. Yeah, I forget that we had to do all this stuff just to access the other world. We can. Come on, let's go see Futaba. Sojiro would not be pleased. He just told us to stay away, didn't he? But what will we say to get in? I bet people are glad it was all in Japanese. Yeah, it seems like a lot of people appreciate the Japanese voice acting more in most things. And, you know, I understand that. People have their preferences. I never really cared too much about it myself, though. Oh yeah, I saw that they had Light Yagami in the game, but he was just, like, always off on the side doing his own thing. It's pretty funny. You have to say please. Yes, that's how it works. What do you mean? We're sneaking in. You have to be joking. Won't the door be locked for sure this time? Oh, Morgana's gonna take care of that. I figured out where Futaba's room was when I snuck in last night. That was great.
Hold on.
What if we're into the boss though? There's no way we'll be able to avoid his questions this time. He's at work now, so I think we should be fine. Getting cold feet, Makoto? Don't worry, it'll be nothing. We've gone through loads of shit like this already. This is our only choice, right? I suppose Futaba did get in contact with Tri-kun. Perhaps she'll at least be willing to speak with him.
Okay.
Very well, let's do this. Okay. I agree, Mike. I think we should have just been nice and say
This
please.
is Futaba's room.
And would have no right to say no to us. This is Futaba's room. Oh, they literally just said that. I'm an idiot.
Futaba-chan, you're...
Oh. For some reason I thought they weren't going to read the rest of that.
Futaba-chan, are you there?
They have to be there.
I'm sorry for being startled and screaming yesterday. It was so dark that I got scared.
no reaction whatsoever.
This is gonna be hard.
You're listening, right, Alibaba? Is it Alibaba?
Why are you here? Oh no. Hold on a second. I want to see one thing. Okay.
Why is she only reacting to that name?
Here we go. I went all red mode. I didn't even notice. I was checking something else out for a second.
You're Futaba Sakura, aren't you?
She's not responding again.
Does she not like us saying her name?
You know, I do just go with English because it's easier for me. I don't know. Like, I don't know Japanese at all whatsoever. So, like, if I'm reading the subtitles, I can't really pay attention to like their faces or whatever. What's going on in the like the action or whatever.
We don't have time to dally around. We need her keyword before dealing with Alibaba's identity.
We want to learn more about you. If we don't do so, we can't steal your heart. The reason why we came here is because we need the keyword to enter your palace.
Frog says that he got an app on his phone that changes the messaging app to a themed one based on Persona, it looks like. But no one actually messages him. But when he does, man, it looks cool as hell. I see. You know what? I actually did have that for, I'm trying to think what phone it was. It was like a Galaxy something. One of those phones. There was a, like a Persona themed, like UI that I downloaded for, it was like for the entire phone. It's pretty cool. It was like when I first started playing this game. So it was probably like, I don't know, sometime in 2017. It was really cool though. That's one of the cool things about Android phones. You could like hack it like that. Or not hack it, but you know, whatever you call that.
That's why we want to talk with Futaba Sakura herself, and not Alibaba. You don't have to show yourself, just answer some questions for us. Chat messages are fine.
Okay, let's see.
All right then. Our leader, the guy who lives in LeBlanc's attic, wants to speak with you. We're counting on you. Try and get a keyword out of her.
It was confusing for a second because I thought they actually had said like the name I entered. Like, what? But then I noticed it was just for the rest of that sentence there. I guess what's this house look like? I don't know. Is that a dumb question? Let's see. I'm gonna see what Frog said there. Sounds really cool. Persona 5 has a really appealing UI. Yeah, I thought so too. And like back then, like the phone that I had, the UI wasn't like the nicest looking. So I'm like, you know, I'm actually gonna like use this Persona UI. It actually looks better than the phone's UI. It's pretty cool. How dare I have a name as a verb? I just got confused for a second, that's all.
Looks like you should ask something different.
Yeah, I thought it was probably a dumb question. What do you want to hear? What's this house to you? Is that still vague? I guess we could fail as many times as we want anyway. A house is a house.
Looks like you should ask something different.
Okay, I get it. Completely screwed it up. I did all the wrong things. It's painful. Why? I don't know.
Looks like you should ask something different.
Can we get everything wrong? Let's see. I don't know, it's painful. Do you hate it? I don't.
Looks like you should ask something different.
We get every single thing wrong if we can. So, why don't you go out? I can't leave this place. I'm gonna die here.
Die?
That sounds bad. JP, how dare you take my quotes? You know what? I said this before, but I forget how to do it now. With the bot that I set up, you could actually set quotes to like be saved, I think. except I forgot how to do that, so I can't actually tell you guys. Oops. I'll have to figure that out sometime too. I said something earlier about how I have to figure out how to get that working with the bot that I made. But that's another thing, so remind me later if I do forget. This is gonna continue. Why do you think that? Why? The place is my tomb.
Tomb?
You
Oh!
think that's it?
There we go. Delayed reaction.
Entering tomb.
Input accepted. Searching for route to destination.
We got it.
What's the name of the bot? I called it Tribot, that's all. I don't know how it works. Let me see. I could look it up real quick. Oh, you know what? That's what I have running on my other computer. So I can't actually look at it right now because it's on my other computer. Yeah, hello, Tribot. It has a few commands, but not very much. Mostly, I think it's just like Discord. And maybe a few other things. Well, I have my screen over there, but it's too much of a hassle. I'll worry about it later. Save quote. You may not, like, here's the thing, oh my goodness, I'm losing my voice, Jesus. I don't know, you might have to have, like, certain permissions to do that, so it may not even work for you anyway. How dare you yell at my Tribot, JP? Calm down. How dare you? You'll get kicked by the Tribot. Hey, Emily, yeah, Lemon. Look, JP is yelling at Lemon. He's not allowed to do that. You tell him. You came in at the wrong time, JP, to start yelling at our bot, because Emily's here. And she's gonna kick your ass. Because that is our little axolotl. And yes, I think, like, I don't know, I have to set it up differently to get the quotes to work. I'm gonna do this, hold on. I'm gonna be looking to the side because it's all over there. It's like actually on my TV, the other. This looks very intense right now. Okay, let's see. Quotes. Oh yeah, it says anyone can do it. How do you edit? Did anyone figure it out? Let's see. No. Should I name it something else than Emily? Should I just call them Lemon Bots? I don't know, maybe I should do that. I don't know. What I'll have to do is I'll have to look up the documentation next time, and then I'll get back to you guys on how to do that. So save all your quotes in Discord for now, and we'll add them at some other point, I suppose. Let me get back into shape. Alright, I'm glad you find it cute, so we'll keep it as Tribot. And yes, it is Lemon's face. Hello, T-Master Sam, what's up? You came in at the time when I was looking at the other computer screen, and I wasn't even focused on what was going on here. So welcome. We're just playing some more Persona 5, having a nice relaxing stream. And yes, we got the face cam. Hello. Very fancy, I know. We're so advanced. Yeah, I think it should be something like add quote, but I don't know exactly how it works. And I don't know if it actually is that or not. So we'll have to wait. Yeah, we have everyone showing up today. That's pretty awesome. We're having a busy stream overall. What? I want to see if it shows how many people are on right now. There's the thing that says, right? Oh wow, we got. Well, I don't know if it's correct, but it says 18 people. Wow.
Yes, it was plenty.
Yep.
You haven't forgotten your promise.
All right, now let's get back
helping
to the
us
game. I've been
complete your
distracted for a while
request,
now. So revolutionary. Webcam in 2019, I know.
Well then, let's hurry up and go. And clicky.
You idiot! Don't activate it here!
Wait, what happens if we activate it here? What's about to happen? Oh, or I usually screwed up again. I don't even know what he did to screw it up, but he did something.
It's a desert.
Is this the desert of the real?
Yeah, we see that.
Oh, is there something different for you? It does vary from time to time, so that makes sense. I feel like the counter's not always completely accurate.
Our clothes are still the same?
Futaba herself is asking us to steal her heart. It'd be odd if she saw us as a threat. If she doesn't see us as an enemy, then your clothes don't change. That's how it works.
Ah, okay. Interesting.
But more importantly, I told you to be cautious. Why'd you activate it like that?
Yeah, cautious is not his middle name. I think we already said that.
Is that why we ended up in a desert? Where's the tomb? Oh, it's so damn hot here.
I think, oh, by the way, the name of like the thing that I downloaded, it's called like Fussbot. So I don't know if you guys can figure it out from that. Like if you could look up the documentation. I guess if you're on experiment, you can go ahead and do that.
Even though we entered right in front of her room, we didn't end up inside it.
She must really want to keep people away from her.
I see.
Your name shows up blood red when you tag. Does it? I didn't know it was red. I thought it was like someone tag me right now. I want to see what it looks like. I've forgotten.
What a
I could have like
bleak
19 people
feeling
doing it or
this place
something.
has.
Let's hurry up and get going. Where's the palace?
Oh, hey, what's up? I don't know how to pronounce that, but you got like Toko as your avatar, I think that is. So I'll just call you Fukawa, because I know how to pronounce that. And if you have to go to sleep, don't worry about it, because the stream will be archived. Why does it look so bright on my face right now? Jesus.
Is it that way?
On mobile, it's red. Okay,
so
on here it looks
shiny.
orange. I see.
A tomb in the desert. I see.
Yeah, they do things differently for some reason on mobile to like the computer.
Anyway,
It's really weird.
let's make our way there.
Isn't that kind of far?
Are we gonna walk?
Of course not. My paws will get burned.
Whoa.
I've been waiting.
Oh, there we go. I forgot about that. It's been so long.
I'll make sure to put the AC on full blast.
I'm glad you come fully stocked.
You're so considerate. Right.
I'm gonna this looks really annoying. I don't know. Maybe it's just the current screen that I'm on.
Let's roll.
Oh, yeah, now it's gone. Whoa. Fancy.
It's stuffy. Yes, I know. But it still beats opening the windows to the hot desert air. Hey, On, can I have a drink? Didn't you have mineral water?
I drank it already.
This is going really well.
How are the guys?
Oh man.
Morons.
Is that it?
There we go.
All right, have a good night, Emily. Thanks for stopping by. Good luck with the book. Yes, JB, better behave. Well, that had to have happened. Oh my god, it is still bright. Look at this. It got worse. Now it's okay. It's like anytime the screen gets lit up.
It's so hot.
I think it's I am gonna just, because it's just like a light area right now that we're in. So I think it should be fine. Let's see. Hopefully that's not gonna be too dark now. It probably will be.
The AC ain't working at all. What the hell was that lukewarm air about?
That was the best I could do, so quit your yapping.
Yeah, and considering everything else that was happening at the time,
For real?
no complaining.
You are so half-assed.
Especially since you seem to enjoy the view a bit, Ryuji. Like, what are you complaining about? Seems like you were glad there was no AC.
You wanna fight, punk?
Whoa, we're getting really serious about this.
Jeez, shut up. It's hot, so don't make me more irritated.
Oh, so it's pronounced show. I see. Gotcha.
To think her palace would be
And that's
a
the Japanese
pyramid.
name. Okay. Thank you for that information. I had realized who that was, but I'm like, isn't there a different name?
Hey, a pyramid's a tomb, right?
But it does make sense they have a different name for the Japanese one.
Yes, it's a pharaoh's tomb.
Yeah, Morgana just needs to be like, quit your bitchin'.
That's how it's mostly known. There are a variety of theories on it. For instance, it's even said to be a device for reviving the dead.
Reviving the dead.
Yeah, or a landing site for ancient aliens.
It's beautiful nonetheless. It's perfectly conformed to the golden ratio.
Hey guys, can we go in already? I'm gonna melt.
This is pretty cool, I will admit. This seems like it could be really fun, this palace. And I actually didn't think it would be like a full palace I'd be going to. So freaking hot. Come on, let's go inside. Alright, but can we actually look around out here? It looks like there's a whole area to explore. Go up here first. Is this like an alternate entrance? Let's look around over here first. How do I do the... There we go. Let's just slide down, okay. Can I open this?
I have something.
I guess not. That is pretty cool. I'm not sure what party to take just yet. But I guess we can look around here without running into anything. That's the exit. Don't want to go there just yet. I wonder if there's like a place to get to the Velvet Room from here. Town in the distance? That's strange. This is very elaborate for the palace. I can see that city we passed on the way here.
You got it.
We probably don't need to concern ourselves with that, though. I can sense the treasure in the pyramid. That's weird. Why is that generated, though? Closed gate? Maybe that's a shortcut to get through, like, the palace, like, to another area later.
I have something.
Well, nothing out here, I guess. Okay, fair enough. I wonder if we should start this now, though. 'Cause it's getting a little bit late. I don't know how long it'll take to get through to, like, the next save point. So I might want to, like, leave off here, and then we'll do some more of this tomorrow. Which is probably the best idea, right? Because usually it takes a while to get to, like, the save rooms whenever you're in the palace. But it's been a while, so don't fully remember. Hey, I'll read the chat for a second here just to get caught up. The best girl has the best palace scene. That would make sense, right? I love this palace, though. I'm definitely going to miss some of the streams, so I'll have to watch the rest of the morning. Oh, yeah, well, if I end tonight, then I guess you won't miss much anyway. I might stream some more tomorrow, though. It'll be at, like, 1 or 2 p.m. Eastern Time, US. So if you are available then, we probably will be doing this palace. It's actually almost similar to how dungeons work in Persona 4. Really? I'll have to get used to it then, if I do decide to play Persona 4. But yeah, I think this is where we'll end things for the night. It is getting a bit late. It's almost 11:30, and I feel like it'd probably be at least a half an hour before we get to like a save point. So I might be pushing things a little close to when I'd like to end this. So I'll save now. I'll give once again a shout out to both Frog, or also known as PickManiac92, and Mike Money Gamer for the super chat and the top tip of the night. That was very nice of you guys. I appreciate that. Also, thanks to everyone who showed up. We had a lot of people returning. I'm gonna get off of this screen just because, yeah, now I can see myself a little bit better. Also, thanks to like Sup, JP, for like showing up for the first time in I don't know how long it's been. It's been a while. It's also been nice to see everyone who showed up who's new or who just hasn't been to the streams very often. Thank you for coming out tonight. I appreciate your attendance and the fun comments you guys have left. So I'll wish you all a good night, and if you show up tomorrow, I'll see you then. If not, see you next time, guys. Farewell.